7 months, that's it. Right now, the United States leads China in artificial intelligence by roughly 7 months. Not 7 years, not even 1 year, just 7 months. And that tiny gap may determine which country dominates the most powerful technology humanity has ever created. For decades, global power was measured by oil fields, factories, military strength, and nuclear weapons. But today, a new competition has emerged, a competition so important that governments, billionaires, and tech companies are spending hundreds of billions of dollars to win it. The prize? Artificial general intelligence, a technology that could transform every industry on Earth. But here's the shocking part. Just a few years ago, most experts believed the United States had an overwhelming lead. Silicon Valley was home to OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic, Meta, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. The world's most advanced AI systems were almost entirely American. Then China struck back. In January 2025, a Chinese company called DeepSeek shocked the world. Almost overnight, it released an AI model that rivaled some of America's best systems. Investors panicked. Tech executives scrambled for answers. The stock market reacted instantly. For many people, it felt like a modern-day Sputnik moment. Back in 1957, the Soviet Union shocked America by launching the first satellite into space. Suddenly, the United States realized it was not as far ahead as it thought. DeepSeek created a similar feeling. The message was simple. China was catching up much faster than anyone expected. But was it really? When researchers and analysts dug deeper into the data, a different picture emerged. China had made extraordinary progress, but America's most advanced models still remained ahead. According to independent estimates and even technical information released by Chinese companies themselves, the United States maintained a lead of several months. That may not sound like much, but in artificial intelligence, 7 months can feel like 7 years. Every few months, new models become smarter, faster, and cheaper. Tasks that seemed impossible 1 year ago become routine today. AI can now write code, analyze medical data, create videos, design products, and conduct scientific research. And the pace is accelerating. The reason this race matters isn't because of chatbots. It's because AI is becoming the operating system for the modern world. Imagine hospitals where AI helps doctors diagnose diseases earlier than ever before. Factories where robots build products almost entirely on their own. Scientific laboratories where AI discovers new medicines in weeks instead of years. The stock market reacted instantly. Now imagine that the country leading those systems gains enormous economic and strategic advantages. That's why governments are treating AI as a national security issue. But here's where things become even more interesting. There are actually 2 races happening at the same time. The first race is about intelligence. Who can build the smartest AI model? Today, the United States appears to be winning that race. Companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, and xAI continue pushing the frontier forward. Every new model sets records that seemed impossible only months earlier. But the second race may be even more important. Who can get their AI into the hands of the most people? And that's where China has become surprisingly competitive. Chinese companies are releasing powerful open-source models that developers can download for free. They are often significantly cheaper than American alternatives. Across Asia, Africa, Latin America, and other developing regions, these systems are spreading rapidly. History teaches us something important. The best technology doesn't always win. Sometimes the technology that reaches the most people wins. Microsoft wasn't the first operating system. Facebook wasn't the first social network. Google wasn't the first search engine. Success often comes from adoption, and that's exactly what makes this competition so fascinating. America leads in capability. China is fighting for scale. One wants to build the most powerful AI, the other wants to put AI everywhere. Then there's the hardware problem. Modern AI runs on advanced computer chips, and these chips have become the new oil of the digital age. Without them, even the smartest AI researchers cannot build world-class systems. That's why NVIDIA has become one of the most valuable companies in history. Its chips power nearly every major AI project on Earth. Recognizing this advantage, the United States imposed restrictions designed to limit China's access to the most advanced chips. The goal was straightforward: slow China's AI progress. Yet despite these restrictions, Chinese companies continue advancing. Some experts believe stockpiles, alternative supply chains, and innovative engineering have allowed China to remain competitive. Others argue that restrictions have actually motivated Chinese firms to become more efficient. Whatever the reason, one fact is clear: China is still in the race. And that's forcing America to move faster than ever before. Which brings us to the biggest question: who wins? The honest answer is that nobody knows. The United States possesses extraordinary advantages in talent, capital, software, semiconductor design, and research. China possesses enormous manufacturing power, government support, engineering talent, and one of the world's largest technology ecosystems. Both nations understand what's at stake. Because the winner of the AI race won't simply create better software, they may shape the future of the global economy. They may influence how education works, how healthcare works, how businesses operate, how wars are fought, and how billions of people interact with technology every day. The next decade could become one of the most important technological transitions in human history. And right now, the gap between the world's two superpowers is measured in months. 7 months. That's the distance between first place and second place. The question is whether that gap grows larger or disappears completely.